There you are. I've been questioning things. My devotion to Lagon. Despite years of telling myself things would get better, they never have. I needed a change of scenery. Also, I'd like you to take this. My idol of Lagon. Hopefully it can help someone else. There's a shrine just outside the city. People leave idols there to protect others on their travels.
How did you enjoy the trip? Glad to hear it. I do not. Though be on guard, you will need to arrange a caravan to Majelka. Unfortunately, no. There are things I need to take care of here. I'd apologize, but I feel like you can handle yourself. I do recommend you seek out the Sapphire Nagasa before you go. Good. Then I'll see you in Majelka. Only as much as I know. It has changed a lot. Soreth Kai is small, but sea transport helps it grow. It's the only place you'll find Sapphire Nagasa other than their temples. Here they have autonomy. Thankfully, they aren't hard to find. Look for anything big and scaly at the end of the docks. They are not that different from you and I, just reptilian. In that sense, they're no more different than Wengari or Osprix. They follow Majasa, or at least they used to. There's some division amongst their ranks. They follow a caste system. I only know Sapphire. You would have to ask someone more knowledgeable to hear more.
I've never seen you around here, yet I have heard of you. More so that wherever you go, trouble and bodies soon follow. Would you care to dispute that? I appreciate your honesty. I enjoyed the relative peace and quiet we've managed to establish for Sorethka. The Osprix have generally left us alone, and knowing your reputation with them, I can't imagine that'll be the case if you stay here long. Nor am I a fan of theirs. If you head out to the crossroads, you should encounter the staging area for our trade caravans. Talk with them and they'll take you to Majelka. They'll know who you are.
deed is done then? Good. It may help someone in need. Someone whose faith still holds strong. My faith? I wonder, have I been blind to it? Have the gods always been this way? I suppose you're right. Please, take care. I'm not sure. So much of my life was devoted to Lagon. And now... No, not yet. And I think that's okay. Don't you worry about me. I'll be fine. Things will turn out how it's supposed to.
I suppose dodging Osprix is off the table now. Fortunately, there's another path, but that puts us in Scalebane territory. I'd rather take my chances with them. The Osprix are taking more territory as we speak. There's a dried river that heads straight to Majelka. That should get you close to the city. Unfortunately, you'll go alone. There are a few things I need to take care of here. They are bad news. Once, they hated the Nagasa rule and formed a resistance. They eventually became corrupt themselves. I am not sure. They started by asking the public to pay for their services. Asking became demanding. Now, they're no better than Nagasa. Citizens are trapped between two evils. I'll figure out how to pay for our journeys forward. They don't come cheap. There's also the issue with the Nagasa. I must declare our arrival. I'm chieftain. It is what I must do. I also want to ask about their traders. If we keep them safe, we can leverage that. Like I said, it is part of being chieftain.
Can I help you?
Hello. Stay safe.
Thank you for the assist there. I was in a bind, and you got me out of it. I won't forget it. I could have gotten out of it at any point. But I was choosing to wait until nightfall to slip out undetected. You happened to come by and made that plan irrelevant. Besides, I didn't want to try my chances with so many of them, if I didn't have to. Perhaps I'll tell you along the way. I presume you're headed towards Majelka as well, correct? Well, if you are, I may be able to lend a hand. You're obviously able to handle yourself just fine. But I know my way around the dunes, and I have connections in Majelka. You helped me. Let me return the favor. I can't complain about that offer. You ready to head out then? The Scalebane were never meant to be common thugs. The Scalebane use these to stage ambushes on people and trader caravans. Makes me sick to see them exploit our people like this.
Looks like trouble.
These tombs, supposedly, hold untold levels of wealth. I'd love to clear them out at some point, but we've got far too much to do right now.
Straighten them out.
Where's my poison?
Too long have we all been bound by the chains of fate. I will shatter them, along with who would seek to bind me. Freedom will be our future. My future. At any cost.
Farewell. Farewell.
Can I help you? Can I help you? Safe, traveler.
No one is permitted inside the Temple of Majasa at this time. Could be days, could be years. There's plenty to see and do in Majelka. Scurry along. The temple is closed. Leave. I don't want to see you here again.
Was it just me, or was that speech unusual? I don't know much about their customs, but it is the first time I've heard of their temple being closed. That was the vessel maiden, Apophis. She aids Majasa with little power of her own. The authority lies with Majasa herself and her diamond matrons. Apophis is a figurehead, and, according to rumors, a sacrifice. As the rumor goes, vessel maidens are sacrificed to rejuvenate Majasa's power. And if that's true, the sacrifices are older than the city itself. It is not my place to speculate. But if the rumors are true, if we're not able to get inside the temple and speak with Majasa, everything will be for naught. You have a plan. I am not sure if we can trust this friend of yours, but I trust you.
I overheard your conversation with the cute brunette over there. I might have a mutually beneficial arrangement. Given how you have no real connections here, I do believe I'm your only option. While I obviously appreciate it, I really need your help. Afterward, I'll owe you one. Deal! All right. I want you to help me take over the Scalebane. You've seen what they've been reduced to. They're nothing but common criminals nowadays. They were established to help people. But now all they do is prey on the citizens they were made to protect. They're corrupt, and I intend to fix that. A full rework of what the Scalebanes stand for. Cutting down on crime and establishing ourselves as an organization that will fight for the common people. After that, I'd like to remove the Nagasa from the equation. They've always taken advantage of their people, and I'll do my part to stop that. But that'll come later, after we've given the populace a bit of hope. You've seen what they've been reduced to. They're nothing but common criminals nowadays. They were established to help people, but now all they do is prey on the citizens they were made to protect. They're corrupt, and I intend to fix that. It's well within your abilities, I assure you. I've established quite the reputation for myself here, and I should be able to insert myself into the role of guild leader with relative ease. But we have to dispose of the current guild leader first. Absolutely. I've got to drop by the temple for a little errand as well, so this works out perfectly. And hey, if you're looking for a little detour before you dispose of the guild leader, let me know. I might have just the thing for you. Fancy a little extra work? It pays well, and you'll also receive the warm, fuzzy feeling you get from helping out a friend. Now you're just trying to be mean. No matter. You'll just have to direct those feelings towards a new target instead, because you're going to be working a bounty job for me. As I'm sure you've gathered, some people around here like the Nagasa, and some hate them. There's one Nagasa in particular that tended to attract more ire than admirers. His name is Arjani, and he's a Ruby Nagasa that serves as a guard captain. Ha! Bring me his head, of course. I'll be around here when the job's done. Let me know if you have any questions. Before we go any further, it will be best to introduce yourself to some of the powers within the city. Taking over the Scalebane is only one step. We'll need allies. First, there's the Merchant Guild. You were in Thetima before, and you likely ran into some of them. Melvin ring a bell? They've got a foothold in the bazaar, and grow more influential by the day. Then there is the Circle of Fortune. Scholars and mages who have the ear of every noble in the city. Being able to grease the wheels of fortune makes you popular. They hardly leave their observatory, but introductions are easy. You will find both the bazaar and observatory nearby. Keep in mind, picking one ally is the same as shunning another. While you're allied with one, you won't be accepted into the other until you break those ties. Decisions, eh?
Hello. What brings you to the observatory? Care to change your fortune with a prophecy from the stars? Don't tell me. I can see it now. Zarek asked you to meet with the Circle of Fortune, didn't he? I would love to say that it was foretold in the stars, but the truth is that I saw you speaking with him from one of the balconies. My name is Galila, and it's my honor to offer any and all who have an interest in celestial divination to join us. The Circle of Fortune. Very, open-ended question. I will have to restrain myself from telling you about the various fields of research we've pioneered, and keep to the more practical applications. If you assist in our research, your reputation among us will grow. Then we will be able to afford you greater access to our discoveries. With our knowledge of the stars, one might gain prophecies and use their guidance to discover treasure where others would find naught. What do you say? Do you wish to have fate on your side?
Welcome. You seek to learn of the art of prophecy, I presume? Prophecies are the medium through which we are able to observe, record, and even manipulate the delicate medium between the stars and our fates. Go to any of the telescopes within this tower and use them to observe a constellation. Once you have found a star whose light you want to capture, record it as a prophecy. Once you've made your first strides in the art of divination, you may use lenses for more precise telescope control. In time, you will be granted access to a greater variety of them, and may even use multiple at once. Initiates are not allowed this privilege. Our equipment is far too delicate. I may forgive a shattered lens or two, but Galila would be tempted to toss you off the edge of the observatory herself. Speak with Galila if you wish to purchase lenses and other items that may aid you in your research. You are helping the Circle of Fortune a great deal, traveler. Is that it? Is that it?
The strength will crush you. Get them. That strength. You ought to go. Don't you die. Curse you.
Impossible.
You're dead. Looks like let's straighten him out.
Can I help you?
You're stronger than me!
You're not going anywhere. That how's my poison? You!
You're not going anywhere.
You're not going anywhere. Sons of mine! I'll trample. You can't touch me. You're mine. Just you. What a bother. Use my poison. You can't best me.
Tear you apart!
What brings you here? Farewell.
Let's straighten him out.
What brings you here?
I'll let you get a head start.
How's my new favorite bounty hunter doing? Do you have good news? I never doubted you, but I'm impressed nonetheless, tracking Arjani down and dispatching them as fast as you did. I couldn't have asked for it to have gone any better. After you're done with your business in the temple, I sure wouldn't mind having you around once the Scalebane are under new management. Plenty of jobs to do around here, and even more once I'm running the show. Haha! You're now looking at the new leader of the Scalebane, thanks to your help. And plenty of my own effort, of course. I may be a thief, and a rogue, and a backstabber, and wanted in every city you've ever heard of. Despite all that, I'm true to my word, especially for a friend. I've already got everything laid out and ready to go. I know exactly how to get us both into the temple, since I need to head there for my own business as well. Win-win, right? All we need to do is go on a little jaunt, then steal a giant eagle and fly to our destination. Should be easy, right? All right. Well, first off, you're going to stop by the oasis. It's a lovely place this time of year, as long as you don't mind hordes of desert beasts who are looking to rip you apart. Once you're done there, you should reach the crystal mine. Not many people go in there and come out breathing, but I'm sure you'll be fine. After that, you'll be awfully close to the Osprix war camp. I'll meet up with you just outside of it. Where else would we be getting a giant eagle? That's the plan. Oh, come on. Where's that fighting spirit? It's going to work. It's not like you've got any other options.